Hello! I know it's been quite a long time since I've posted anything on my channel, and the reason for that simply has been my lack of time as I get ready to begin college. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately, ranging from getting my license to working towards Eagle Scout to doing everything that's necessary to prepare for the next 4 years of schooling. Basically, I've had a lot on my plate lately, but I'm really excited about what's ahead in the near future. However, because I've got a lot of stuff coming up that I'll be investing all my time into, I've decided to officially stop creating content for this channel. I apologize for not being more direct about this sooner, but I realized that it's important to let you all know that I'm pretty much done with YouTube, or at least for now. It is possible that I post again in the future, but it's unlikely I'll find the time. I'll talk more about this at the end of the video, but I really do appreciate everyone who has helped me and my channel succeed over the years, and I can't thank you enough for the support. But again, I'll go into all the mushy stuff towards the end. So I decided to break this video into two parts. The first part will be its namesake, which is what I've learned from YouTube over the years and how it has helped me in so many ways in real life. But the second part of the video will be a little less structured, as I'll go into all the games that I've been playing since posting regularly, as well as give an update on the games I usually play now. Alright, part 1, what I've learned from YouTube. So I think it's safe to say that I've been making videos for about 6 or 7 years. I started by recording Clash of Clans on my iPod Touch and doing live voiceovers with a facecam and everything. I did this before I even uploaded videos to YouTube publicly, as at the time I wasn't allowed to play violent video games or even upload videos to YouTube that others could see. So despite these restrictions, I still made videos, but just put them as enlisted on a different channel than the one I have today. As a 10 or 11-year-old kid, I began to learn that I love the process of making videos, everything from recording to editing. I'm of the belief that everyone should make and run a YouTube channel at one point, as it teaches a lot of important skills which I'm about to get into. So I spent a year or two doing this with Clash of Clans and various other mobile games until I decided that I wanted to branch into more console games that might include violence. So I went through this whole thing that's a completely different story about convincing my parents to trust me with violent games, but the bottom line was it eventually worked, and I think around the time I was 13 or so, I started playing and uploading Call of Duty content. This was where I learned the most about YouTube, and the most about myself. I began putting a lot more time into learning the intricacies of iMovie and what it takes to edit a good video or montage. I have a lot of fond memories of this stage of my channel, and many but not all of those videos are still on my channel today. I believe the first one I have public is a montage from 4 years ago in Advanced Warfare. I had a lot of great times making content like this, and I met a lot of really nice people who encouraged me to keep going with my channel. Despite it always being small in subscriber count, I do remember once meeting someone in Battlefield Hardline's voice chat by chance who was a fan of my videos. That was one of the coolest moments for me. There were so many amazing things that happened and videos I loved over those years that I can't go over all of it. If you really want to, a lot of those videos that I was proudest of and were turning points for the rest of my channel are still up, so feel free to watch them if you're so inclined. But anyway, the final phase of my channel, and the one where I experienced the most growth, started just before the launch of the Nintendo Switch. I made a video about buying a Wii U in February of 2017, and it kinda blew up and drew in a lot of new fans of Nintendo content. So given that I'd started playing a lot more Nintendo related games, I decided to focus my channel around that. It was a lot of fun having a consistent theme and making content that all released on the same system. I probably had the most fun the last couple of years, as I had uploaded more frequently and expanded my viewer base quite a bit. But before I get too sentimental, let me discuss how YouTube has helped me over the years. Like I said before, I think every kid should learn about, start, and run a YouTube channel at some point, as the requirements to make good videos teach you a lot of important skills for various careers you may enter in the future. Without going into the specifics of what I'll be majoring in college, I will say that script writing and scheduling are both incredibly valuable skills that I essentially learned from making YouTube videos. I would not be nearly as good at writing had I not continued YouTube all these years, even when it seemed like my channel wasn't going anywhere. And even if you don't go into a career involving writing, the other aspects of running a channel will likely help you as well. Learning an editing software, for example, is an important lesson of patience and determination, and once you eventually figure it out, then you have a new skill under your belt which may come in handy later on if a friend or a coworker needs some footage edited well, which is an area they're not experienced with. Also, the consistency in uploading that is required to gain a viewer base is a good lesson in following a schedule and keeping up to date with what needs to be done. Not to mention the confidence I've built in communicating orally thanks to having created a lot of voiceovers where I can work on pronunciation and confidence, even when not speaking to a crowd directly. Oh, and you'll also learn social media management when monitoring comments and responding to and interacting with viewers. There are a lot of careers that involve this field. All of these things I have to thank YouTube for, as they've really helped develop my skills in a way I don't think would have happened had I not created content for this platform. So yeah, those are my parting words on that subject. I hope you take from them that learning new skills is important even if you don't plan on using them your entire life. Anyway, on to part 2. So now I want to talk about some of the games I've been playing since I've last had the chance to make videos, as the types of games I like to play as well as the quantity have changed a lot. First things first, I don't play video games nearly as much as I used to, and as of now, I'm thinking about not bringing any of my consoles with me to college. I know I'll be busy with a lot of other things, and I just don't want games to encourage procrastination. That's not to say it's impossible to play games and pursue real life ambitions, it just makes it more difficult for me. So lately I've been pulling back on the amount I play. But there are some specific games that I haven't had a chance to discuss that I really want to talk about, so here it goes. Celeste. I bought this game I think back in December of 2018 as I wanted to try something new, and this had received quite a bit of praise. I didn't know what to expect from it, so I went in only with moderate expectations, but I was blown away by how amazing this little indie gem really is. The gameplay is incredible and the story is engaging and heartwarming. What more could you ask from a game like this? How about incredible challenge and adorable art style? It has both of those. I'm proud to say that with the exception of a few strawberries, I've 100%ed Celeste, including all the B and C sides. It was super difficult, but definitely worth it. If you like games, buy this game. Seriously, it's too good not to play. Also, by the way, the next games I talk about will be a lot more brief than this, as I actually don't have much time at the moment to write much more, so sorry about that. Undertale. This is another great indie game. Play it. Mario and Rabbids. This is alright. It was a bit too difficult to be super enjoyable, but that's probably just because I suck. Fire Emblem Three Houses. This is amazing. I picked it up to be the last game I played for a while, and I'm super happy and admittedly surprised by how fun it is. Definitely a better strategy game than Mario and Rabbids. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. A very solid and fun platformer. I just wish it was longer. Moonlighter. I thought this indie game looked fun, but the main gameplay loop is not really that great. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This was a pleasant surprise. I hope there's a sequel. Stardew Valley. If you want to kill free time with a farming sim, this is probably the best way to go. Madden 19. I don't know what it is about sports games, but they draw me in more frequently nowadays than longer single-player experiences, but I will admit this game has a lot of unacceptable issues. NBA 2K19. I bought this for $3 on the eShop and enjoyed it so much I bought it again for Xbox for the graphical upgrade. Again, sports games appeal to me for some reason. Mario Maker 2. This is just a fun game. I don't know what else to say other than I wish I had time to play it more. Here are some ideas of levels I've made. Some are pretty good. Check them out if you want. Firewatch. Didn't really like this game. My main issue was the awful performance on Xbox One. It kinda ruined the story for me, honestly. Red Dead Redemption 2. This is now one of my favorite games of all time, right up there with Breath of the Wild, Mario Galaxy, and Fallout 4. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I've had this for a while, but picked it up again for a bit last month. It's pretty fun, but needs more time than I have. Also, I heard it's getting a Switch port, which is awesome. And finally, a bunch of Oculus Rift games, such as Beat Saber, Echo VR, and others. It's a long story that I won't go into of how I got a PC to run these games, but a lot of these VR experiences are really cool. So that's it. Those are the games I've played since I last made a video. Like I said, very soon I'll be moving into a dorm to start college, and I won't be bringing all the systems that I have. However, I may bring just the Switch handheld itself, not the dock or a monitor. This way I'll have something if I find myself bored with nothing productive to do, but it's unlikely I'll use it very much. So now the mushy stuff. I really loved these years on YouTube. Aside from all the experience it's brought me in various fields, I've loved connecting with an audience, however small it may be. I hope to have an opportunity like this again in the future, even if it's not on YouTube. While I have a lot of other plans and ambitions to work towards, I'll never forget this channel and every single person who took the time to watch one of my videos. So thank you so much again. It has meant a lot that at least someone has been watching, and that's what has kept me going these last few years. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm proud of what we've done, and I'll always be able to look back in the future at some of the incredible videos I made as a kid and remember the good times I had on an amazing network of other people who love games. So with that, I'll say a final goodbye, and I wish you luck in the future as well. Bye!